Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day today. Today I am because I'm testing out new ColourPop products. I've got swatches on my fingers. Alright guys, so I do have some new ColourPop products to test out for you guys. If you are new here, hi, my name is Kendra. I post 3 whole videos a week, sometimes 4 because I vlog Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for sure. And definitely hit up my social medias at KendraCus across the platforms. It is Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. I'll leave them on the screen right now. And in case you didn't know, they're also linked down below in the description box. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right on into the video. Okay guys, I'm gonna start off by doing my eyebrows. This is the ColourPop Brow Boss in the shade light brown. I didn't get blonde because it kind of looked a little too like yellowy, warm, not as neutral. I hope that this isn't too dark since it is like brown. But I have here my Anastasia Brow is in taupe and my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in taupe, and I want to swatch them to see color similarities and also see like the consistency. I'll let you guys know how I feel like the consistency differs. I did originally have the old ColourPop brow pencil, but I cannot find it for the life of me, so I probably got rid of it since I did not like it. These containers are like all literally identical, and they all have spoolies on one end and the color on the other end. So let's get to swatching. Okay, so here are those 3 swatched. This one is the ColourPop one, this is Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is NYX. If you can tell, the NYX one is warmer than the taupe of the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it does have a different consistency. It's a lot thicker, so like it's a little bit harder to work with because more product comes off. The Anastasia Beverly Hills one is definitely thinner, and a little bit does go a long way, but you have to use a little bit more product. But in the end, it works a lot better because you're not gonna overuse the product, and it's gonna look a lot more natural. And then the ColourPop one is darker than the other 2 and slightly warmer than the Anastasia Beverly Hills in taupe, but it looks like it'll work. I'll just kind of have to be a little bit careful. The formula of the ColourPop one kind of makes me feel like it's a mix between the NYX and the ABH, and I feel like that's just gonna work for me, so let's just see if it does. Since they're not perfect color dupes, I'm not gonna do one eye with one and one eye with the other like I was originally kind of thinking, but we will see how the ColourPop Brow Boss pencil performs. Doing your brows on camera is like not the easiest. Oh, and I did just dye my brows, so they're a lot darker than they normally are, so this could make it a little bit easier for me to do my brows, but we'll see. So a little is going a long way, so I'm using a much lighter hand than I normally do, which makes me a little bit worried for when I'm trying to create like really natural hair strokes, but it's working so far. So there is one brow. I haven't set it with brow gel yet. It's darker than I normally do my brows, so it is kind of weird to see, but I don't think it's bad. Like, it doesn't look bad on my skin either. It's just darker than the ABH taupe. All right, let's do the other side. It's interesting because the color was warmer than the Anastasia Beverly Hills taupe, but it's not really picking up too warm on my skin. It's picking up as a pretty natural brown shade, which is nice. And usually my skin picks up things pretty warm. Okay, so I did not buy the new Brow Boss gel, I believe is what it's called, because it is clear. And I do prefer a tinted brow gel. And although I could have bought it because it was like $5 and used it for this video, I just didn't feel like buying something that I wasn't gonna use very often and waste away in my makeup drawer. I tried really hard not to do that because I don't want to be wasteful. So I'm just gonna set my brows with my typical Glossier Boy Brow in blonde, and then we will move on to the next step. Okay, so the next new ColourPop products I have are these 3 shadows. These 3 shadows right here. This one is called Snake Eyes. It's like a really pretty silvery taupe with kind of a pink undertone, and I don't know if it's picking up on camera. This one is called Glass Ball, and it's one of those blue, brown, purple shifty shades. And this one is called Tea Garden, and it's a green with like a brownish, goldish duochrome shift. I have no idea what kind of eye look I want to do today, and I'm probably just gonna play it safe and use the Snake Eyes shade, but I will swatch the other ones for you. And I think I'm just gonna use other ColourPop shades for my transition. So I'm gonna take Wake Up Call as my transition shade. Then I'm gonna take Popular Demand. I'm gonna use this shade to deepen up the crease and also bring it through the outer V area. Then I'm just taking a little bit more of the first transition shade we used and just sweeping that across the transition area just to blend everything out. Okay, now I'm gonna take Snake Eyes and put this all over the lid. There was a bit of fallout, so be careful for that. I'm taking more of Popular Demand and just sweeping it through the crease again and into the outer V just to make sure that everything is well blended. I'm just taking a matte white bone shade from a different palette to highlight my brow bone. I am taking more of Wake Up Call, which is the original shade we used, and sweeping that along the lower lash line. Wonder what this shade would look like with a little bit on the lower lash line. I'm gonna see if it doesn't ruin the look. This one is called Tea Garden. It is one of the new shades. Let's see. That just gives it a little extra something. It's cute. It definitely could do without it, but it doesn't look bad, and it just gives it a little extra like something going on down there. I'm gonna highlight my inner corner using the shade Ringer by ColourPop. Okay, I'm now gonna warm up my skin using California Dreamin' Bronzer by ColourPop. And just to bring a little bit of warmth down my nose to kind of contour it, I'm taking the same bronzer. Okay, I now have the ColourPop blush called Main Chick. One thing I will say is ColourPop like royally sucks at the images they post online, like the swatches, and their lighting must be way overexposed or way off. Like the lipsticks never look the same when you get them. The swatches of like the blushes, like this looks a lot different than what I thought it was, but it is okay. I love orangey blushes, even though this is more on the corally pink side. In the swatch, it legit looked like just orange, and so I was down for it. But this will do too. Okay, that is powdery. Holy crap. Do you see that? Okay, so very powdery, and I've never tried this yet. I literally just so lightly dipped in again, and look at all that. Okay, pray for the best. Okay, that is pigmented. Holy moly. Okay, so it looks really pretty on the skin, but it is very pigmented, so go in with a really light hand. And also, it kind of sucks how powdery they are. Like, insanely powdery. I barely tap, and I just get a bunch of kickback. So you just really have to be careful with the amount you're applying, because you could way over apply and definitely tap off your brush. Blush is one of those things you really don't want to over apply, like, so just be very careful. I'm just gonna highlight my skin really fast using the Ofra Beverly Hills highlighter. I do feel like my skin looks really like makeup-y, really powdery, so I'm definitely gonna go in with a good amount of this Pixie Glow Mist. And then I'm just gonna take a small amount of my Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray and just kind of spray it on the outsides of my face. Okay guys, so this is the final look using those new ColourPop products. We had the blush, we had the Brow Boss pencil, we had those 3 eyeshadow shades. I really like the color of the blush and how it looks on my skin, but I'm really disappointed in the formula because the bronzer formula is not like that powdery at all. The bronzer formula is amazing, and so I would assume that the blush formula would be similar, but it just kicks back so much product, so it's gonna be harder to work with. But I love the color, and I do want to pick up another shade or two because I want to see if the formula is consistent between all of those shades. The Brow Boss was pretty easy to work with, which I'm actually really excited about because it's another affordable option for brow products, and I think it's like $6, which is like a really good option for a brow product compared to the $21 I spend usually monthly on the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I don't think it's as good as the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. That is still my tried and true. The formula works perfectly for me. The shade works perfectly for me. But that's okay because I still think the ColourPop pencil is really good and worth your money. So I would highly recommend you investing in it. Not that it's even that big of an investment since it's like $5 or $6. All in all, I think this look turned out really pretty. I really like the eyeshadows. This shade I used is a little bit more cool toned, which is slightly out of my comfort zone, but I do really enjoy it and I think it's really pretty. Let me swatch the other two shades for you. Well, I'll just swatch all three for you. So those are those three eyeshadow shades. They're all stunning. I'm really excited to use the glass bowl one in the middle. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you did, leave me a thumbs up down below. And if you're new here, hit me with a subscribe. You want to join the fam. And also hit up my social medias at KendraCus. It is Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. It'll be left on the screen right here, but also down below in the description box. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Have a great morning, noon, evening, day, night, whenever it is that you are watching this. And I will see you in my next one. Bye!
Should be here, but you ain't right now. Could be there, but I ain't right now. Both those things could be changed right now.